Good afternoon. This is Bob Knight. It's the 30th of January 2017, and I wanted to talk about two trades I did today, both long and short, on JNUG. It's the Junior Gold Miners Leveraged ETF. And the big markets were, off sharply today, mostly because of the new Trump policy on immigration. And I thought that was going to have quite a positive effect on the price of gold. Bumped it a little bit, not quite like I thought it would, but markets were off very sharply. But to start with, I thought gold might have a run, and probably so did the other participants in the market, and the gold was up a bit, and probably the miners were starting to move. So it you can see that this is Stocks to Trade, the software that I'm using, and this put out by Timothy Sykes' group. Here's the opening on the JNUG. Now this is a very liquid stock, trading 45 million shares a day, so you don't have to worry about getting squeezed on. It makes pretty slow moves in a sense. Anyway, so it starts off, and the stock makes this move up here like this. I don't chase it in here, I'm just watching it trade. But then it rolls over and it makes this move down like this. But it does make a higher low, I mean. And so I'm thinking, okay, this might be the start of a five-wave pattern. This stock has the propensity to do this this ETF has the propensity to do this kind of stuff. So it bottoms in here, sort of, makes a triple bottom, I guess, and moves up. And when it crosses when the 5 EMA crosses the 15 EMA exponential moving average, I look to go along in this area because I'm thinking this could be wave 3 of a 5-wave move. And so I get long at 861, so right in here. And sure enough, off it goes. This wave moves up like this, makes this high here. Makes this high here. Now it has a bit of a double top on it, and then it does pull back and stops at this another higher low. So I'm thinking this is wave 4. 1, 2, 3, wave 4. And sure enough, and the 5 EMA is still above the 15, and they start moving up and they're wider apart. So again, strong chart pattern for me. And then this is wave 5. It takes off, and it makes this sort of double top in here. And when it fails to make a new high here on this one, I think, okay, this is probably the end of the wave 5. And I short the stock. I get short at, I don't short it here. I sell my position. I sell at 885 at this double top right here. Then it makes another pattern. This is it makes this head and shoulders pattern. So that's a negative pattern. But on the reverse, it does find support at this 875 level, and it makes a reverse head and shoulders. So this is what I call in here, so there's no real direction to it. This is what I call in here a 5th wave consolidation pattern. Problem with the 5th wave consolidation pattern, after it makes 5 waves, it goes into this consolidation. You don't really know which way it's going to go. But the markets are very, very soft. They're off sharply. Gold didn't run the way I think it, I thought it was going to. And we're coming into midday, so I'm thinking this is going to be negative for these ETFs. So in this candle here, it makes this a high of 886, and in this one it makes the high of 886. But so it's a double top, and I'm thinking this is time to go short. So I shorted here at 885, and sure enough, it rolls over, makes this, breaks down here where the 5 EMA crosses the 15. Now that the direction is down, you can see that it's that's the new direction for the market. So I'm short in here. It makes one wave down, wave 2. So now I'm thinking, okay, this is a 5-wave pattern. It's developing, especially when it makes wave 3. Lower lows, lower highs. This is wave 4, and then wave 5. And when the wave 5 makes this low in here, in here, and then it starts to perk up, and when the 5 crosses the 15, I cover my position, and I cover it at 858. So just right in here. Anyways, and so, you know, it had all the patterns. 5 ways up, head and shoulders, reverse head and shoulders, you know, breakdown, 5-wave pattern down, and then, you know, the break of the EMAs again at night to go along. Anyways, that's my trade.